Yo, what's up guys? Terrell here on Terrell Game Vlogs here to bring you Bakuman Season 3, Episode 6. I can't... 6. Almost got it. Almost got it. Review. I think it just got subbed today. That's why I didn't... Because last night I checked and it wasn't subbed. So I just figured I checked today and I just finished watching it. Now, I think Tuxedo Ray put in the comment section that this episode covers 6 chapters in the manga. What? And for the most part, you can't really I would never guess 6 chapters. It looks like it's covering about... I mean, if I were to just look at the anime and not know that beforehand, it looks like it's only covering maybe like 3. I probably would say 3 chapters. 3. 4 at the most. Because it doesn't really feel rushed until like the end. Like when they like, oh, you know, Shun and you know, Shujin get back, and then it's like, then it just kind of cuts to the results, and then everything is cool. And I feel like the punching thing was probably drawn out in the manga, so they probably, like, near the end it felt rushed, but like the beginning was fine. I had no issue with the beginning and like up until the middle. It's like that later half that you really can tell it's rushed. It's not really anything offensive, but you can tell it's kind of rushed because it can. Considering Bakuman is the series that takes its time, you can tell when an episode is rushed because they don't show shit, whereas Bakuman always, for the most part, shows shit. As far as the episode is concerned, overall, though, I really do like the Shuntaro arc, and the funny thing is, I think it's technically over now. I like the fact that Shujin had his like pip game on, because that nigga was like, okay, look. We're doing this to improve ourselves because this is for Ashirigi Muto. But like Shujin's issue is just like, but will this really help? Because remember, if Shintaro and him had just worked on it together, that means he would have had to split his time between, PCP and, Rabuta. And it's kind of like Rabuta and Peace, and it's kind of like, that isn't how you help your story. You're not helping Psycho by that. It's like, yeah, your writing skills have improved, but now your time is split in half working on 2 different fucking mangas with 2 different types of styles. It's not like Rabuta and Peace is more of a story based around a boy and his dog and the feelings of the dog and shit. Whereas PCP is a fucking mystery manga with kids and making perfect crimes. The shit doesn't work. So I like the fact that Shooting pretty much ditched Psycho for like a week since Psycho was doing the whole love story stuff. And I like how like it turned into like the whole Winter League thing to like this Lovers League thing. And actually, when I think about it, the beginning feels rushed now too when I think about it, because I didn't notice it watching it, but I notice it now because I feel like there should have been some extended moments with Azuki and Psycho on the phone, and maybe some extended party stuff when like everyone's at the party and Fukuda's like, I want to join into this random shit for no reason. Also, I heard you were saying Aoki were both writing love stories, but I thought they were working together. But when you see it during like the little transition pages they show of like the characters working on their mangas, Aoki's talking to Miura. So I mean, you would say he's talking to Miura. Does that mean that they both had like two different stories, or did like, I don't know what the fuck happened. That's what I think happened anyway. I'm not totally sure. The punching shit, honestly, I wish was dragged out because I kind of wanted to see the setup for it. Be like, Shujin hit me. I also like, apparently Kaya was like way more intuitive in this episode, even though she was kind of, I kind of hate the fact that she's kind of been reduced to like a background character now, where she's kind of like she's there and she has her own opinions and thoughts, but she's kind of ignored, and she's used as like bad gags, like the whole, how am I supposed to write a love manga when I don't understand the girl's point of view? And then you see Kai float into now mind you, I thought this was funny still, but it's just like, I can help you if you want, it's that kind of shit. So it's not necessarily bad, but I kind of wish, from what I heard, she doesn't really do anything. But even if she doesn't like have any like major roles, I still hope she says, like, she still is like smart, I guess is the best way to put it. Like, I hope she's still showing her merit, because the biggest problem I have is like, Kaya's not doing anything. It's like, I love the character at the beginning and even in the second season, but like this third season and even near the end of the second season, she's just not doing anything. I didn't really mind it as much in the earlier seasons because we were still getting established to a character. I mean, hell, they didn't even start dating until like near the end of season 1, and then season 2 it became a true relationship, and they got married. Season 3, I know she's kind of playing the wife role, but I'm like, you better be doing something. I mean, I think that might just be a fault of the series, because from what I heard, she doesn't really do anything for the rest of the series. That's just me. I thought the Azuki moment was sweet when it was like, where he was like, listen, I'm writing a romance story by myself, and I need like a girl's point of view. And she's like, it was love at first sight. I was like, oh god damn. All right, Azuki, Jesus Christ. I thought a while, like I could see, it's bad when I'm friends with niggas on the internet to the point where I can see J-Man looking at that scene and going, oh, because I was like, this nigga's probably gonna say oh at this scene. I mean, because it is an all moment. It's a really cute moment. No bullshit. Like, it's like, I like Kai and Shujin as a couple the most, but like, Psycho and like Azuki have like the sweetest moments. No bullshit. Actually, we haven't had that many Kai and Shujin moments like we need. We need more of those, goddammit. Just random cute moments. I need that shit. So Shuntaro is going to take up, Rebuta in Peace by himself, which I like the fact that they're trying to make the characters independent, and he's no longer going to be a fucking assistant, which is kind of depressing, but he has to focus on the manga now that he has serialized. I think, what is it, Aoki, Hirama, I think are the two main characters who need to get like a serialized manga again, because Hirama's Outer 11, after like the entirety he's been introduced, is finally ended. So yeah, you gotta get on that, Hirama. Actually, it looks like the next episode is revolving a lot around Hirama and like Fukuda and like just like the other characters, which is cool because we really haven't got enough episodes with just them hanging around. A lot of it's been focused around Shujin and Psycho, which, the main characters of the story, that makes sense, but still, I kind of wanted to see more of the side characters. I'm trying to think if there's anything I missed. No, that's about everything I have to say. But Tuxedo Ray, I can totally. It's not hard to believe that this shit was rushed. It's still kind of shocking. This was 6 chapters, but they probably skipped a lot of shit anyway. Also, well, I've already mentioned this about the Viz possibly getting Bakuman, which probably means it'll probably be on Nia and Ali, but it probably won't come out for like another year, because. First off, we need an announcement that they're getting it, and then 2, they gotta fucking cast and dub it, so they gotta redub it. So I don't know if there's anything I didn't mention last time, but the one thing I guess I'll ask this time is, is there any particular voices you would want for any particular characters? I'm expecting Hinata's voice actress for Miho, because every shy girl that's in a Viz anime is usually done by any like quiet, like female, quiet-ish female, except no, any of the busty cute girls are usually done by like that voice. I don't even know her name because actually I think Azuki's voice in the fucking actually I just realized I have a rare DVD now because they finally took the Bakuman Part 2 shit off of Right Stuff, so I know that that's no longer a thing. And I know I'm rambling, I'm extending the video by proxy, but I was gonna say I now have a rare DVD in Bakuman episodes 1 through 7, which I'm probably gonna keep just for the purpose, because I know a lot of people didn't like that dub. It's solid. I kind of hope they fix Shujin's and Hattori's voices. Not saying they were bad Shujin's wasn't bad. It took a minute to get used to, but Hattori's just didn't fit his character at all. That was the only thing I had against it. And we barely heard anything of Kaya in those first 7 episodes, so I can't really say that much on there. But I kind of hope Miho's voice is still the same, which is the Hinata Orihime voice. Psycho's was fine. I don't know. But, any particular voices you would want from the Viz lineup to do any of the characters, because I mean, mind you, the first season's gonna be hard to watch again because I gotta deal with Aoki being a bitch again, and I have to be reintroduced to Nakai, even though he's been gone for half a season now. So, yeah. I also heard that apparently this will probably be the last season. So apparently they're gonna try to kill out everything this season, which, from what I heard, they have 60 chapters they gotta do. Which, in order to do that, that means you would have to do I hope they don't keep this pace of like 10 fucking like 6 chapters an episode, because I don't want the rest of the series to be rushed. I want it to be slow paced. But anyways, I'm rambling on forever here, so yeah, keep on drawing. This has been the vlogs again from your boy Terrell. Thank you guys for the support. Please leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section below, and I will catch you guys later. Peace.